Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Takes the chance to hurt him. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Taking stock. KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jumps, nails the crack shoot, gets the jump in. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Hits them with a stop and vibe. Keeps them guessing with that feint. Uses the gauge for a super art. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Oh wow, look at the damage that did. Fantastic work with that combo. Good job escaping that. This is gonna hurt. We have super art on deck. Drive it back, misses. Are we gonna see a KO? Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? An aggressive attack. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Knockdown. Blocks the jump in. Gets the jump in. The jump in catches them. Gets them. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Transverse, the hit throw connects. Hits them with a stop and bop. It's a good spot to use the super. Knockdown and player 1 burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 goes in with the arabesque. Both fighters crowns them from a what a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Start things off with a brushes that off and keeps going. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Cracks the dome. Sees the overhead coming. Player 1 is in burnout. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Amazing. This is gonna hurt. Somehow manage overhead, but it won't work. Oh, here we go. Looking for a hole. Nothing stops this train. What's next? Totsugeki to the face. Now they can use drive. Punish counter sets the table. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is so tense. What a finish. Player 2 delivers the upset. That's one for the replay. Another rematch. These two are really getting into it. Jumps. Hits them with a stop and block. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. We've got both sides without a drive gauge. How will they overcome this? This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Neither of them willing to back off here. Recovers from burnout. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Player 2 creates a good hook, takes a big gamble, and rips out a raw super. Who will capitalize on an opening first? Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Brushes off the impact. Decides to meet them in the air. Wade brushes that off and keeps going. Keeps them guessing with that feint. Connects with the transverse to boost their metal level. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Super clutch corner switch. Long Quan goes in with the arabesque. A Quick breather. Hits him with a stop and bop. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Oh, burnout triggered. And whiffs. They're wide open. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Raises with perfect execution with the anti-air. A real test of pumps him hard. Closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The jump in catches them. All that grinding and training mode paid off. Look at the optimal damage on the combo. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Burnout is triggered. Get KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Going in? No! Blocks the impact. Gets the jump in. What'll happen here? Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Sliding in. Gets the combo. Burnout. Expect the KO. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
The pleasure is mine.
I'll take on all of you.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Throw hits. Now the fun begins. That was a solid anti-air. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Charges in with authority. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Hits the drive reversal. Grabs them. Player 1 is gonna have to wait for that goes for the super art. Heavy punch sends him flying. Going in, looking to plant him with the pile driver. It's too much. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start. Keeps them guessing with that feint. Connects with the renverse to boost their metal level. Lifts them, goes in with the arabesque. Jumps. Looking for a chance. Blocks the impact. Player 2 is not in a good place health-wise, but with a super art in play, it's still untouchable. Impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Throws him. Super clutch corner sweep. This is gonna hurt. Risky up close scraps. Side switch. Grabs and throws him away. Player one can't let this simmer. He got more fuel to the fire. Cook him up. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Player two needs to take advantage of solid anti-air. Nothing stops this train. Good guess there. Renversé hit. Get big this time to bust this up. What a finish. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in the fight. It's not over yet. Just believe it's time for that run back. Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner kick. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. The combo's there. Knockdown. Heats it up with a combo into super. Nails the anti-air. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. KO! Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Jumps up. Jumps in. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Keeps them guessing with that feint. Connects with the renverse to boost their metal level. Knockdown and lifts them with a hook, goes in with the arabesque. What'll happen? Target locked and scoop. Life lead is there, but still anyone comes in hot. The super connects. Player one is mounting a comeback. What else is up their sleeve? The next touch maybe blows them away. Player one was an absolute beast in that match.
Now, find a new rival.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
The pleasure is mine.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Gets the jump in. Still slugging it out here. Long low attack hits. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Next hit gets him. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. They're still good. Hits him with a stop and block. Good instinct to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Keeps them guessing with that feint. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Going on the offensive? Blocks it. How will they manage their drive? Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Which way you gonna block? They're both driveless. This is gonna get messy. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Anti-air in the clutch. Both absolutely blow. Critical art now? Get out of nowhere. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Transverse. The hit throw connects. That drive impact doesn't get through. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Takes a trip. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Sneaks in the throw. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Combo with the target combo. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Transverse. The hit throw connects. Both fighters planning something? Were they baiting them into that? Keeps them guessing with that feint. Connects with the transverse to boost their metal level. Goes in with the arabesque. What'll happen? Raw critical. What's gonna happen? Scrapping it out up close. Throws them. Amazing. Will this super art do anything? That's not gonna hit. Do they get whoa, burnout? Do they make that? Combo finishes it. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Straight to the point. Hugs nothing but air. Zones with the fireball. Oh, then throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Breaks their guard with the throw. Here comes the mix-up. Scrambling here to avoid that corner. Wall flat into the guard break. Amazing. The jump in is denied. The drive impact doesn't work. Player one, oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player one is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. Impact squash. Looking for a hole. Ooh, what a smart throw. What's next? Great raw super art incoming. Goes for his wow. Manon's level 2. Oh, yo, raw super here. Player one can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. This is gonna hurt. Oh, here comes. Are you kidding me? Player two clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that finish. Keeps them out. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Transverse. The hit throw connects. Going on the offensive? The jump in is denied. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Player two is just about out of drive after that. Neither of them willing to back off. Burnout is triggered. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Next hit will end KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Box him with a target combo. Checks him with a projectile. Keeps him guessing with that thing. Uses the gauge for a super art. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Dealing a nice chunk of damage. What a payoff. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Both fighters planning something? and hits them with a stopping block. Good guess there. Connects with the transverse to boost their metal level. Player going on the offensive? Close range projectile. Who will set the bait at this range? Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deep flatline zone? Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
Gotta do this.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Go heavy. Goes for the fireball. The low kick connects. Player two is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Big, low, reaching heavy. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense.
Pay attention.
KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Who's going to start things off? Going on the offensive? Sure you can. Player one, Jake hits him with a stopping block. Keeps them guessing with that stance. Connects with the transverse to boost their metal level. Looking to impress with this super. Oh, the power they do is gonna turn out some big damage. Part ballet, part judo, and all style. If all the throw connects, knockdown, and can they create an opportunity for themselves? The low kick hits. Player one has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within flatline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Connects with the throw. Both fighters are standing firm. Clutch, anti-air. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Player one needs to take advantage of this kid. Drugs that off. Good guess there. Escapes the corner. Getting up close and personal. Keeps them out. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Solid anti-air. Impact counter. Oh, that's so sick. Player two can't use no hesitation or regret. Hits him with that NSF dummy. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. You need guts to pull that off. Player
MANON
2
wins.
has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Quan takes them off their feet. Solid combo. Still slugging it out here. Opts for the throw. Knockdown. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Combo with the target combo. Player 2 is gonna have to goes for the super art. The super doesn't hit. Will this super art connect? They need to rely on their instincts here. Goes for the jump in. KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Immediate jump in. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Holds out with the block. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. That's a counter. Going in. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. This is gonna be bad news. Keeps them guessing with that feint. Connects with the renverse to boost their mettle. Knocks them out of the air. Gotta be careful not to whip and finishes it with the anti-air. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Smart play with the throw. Impact squash. Solid anti-air. Uses the gauge for a super art. Okay, here we go. What will they do next? Oh man, this is a scary range. Super art to show them what a PhD and fighters can do for you. They're gonna teach you a lesson here. You play with fire and you're gonna get burned. What now? Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Overhead attack. What a clutch low end hook. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? What's next? Knocks them out of the air. Giving them food for thought. Player 1 straight up outplayed them. Talk about a David and Goliath situation. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. The low kick hits. Zones with the fireball. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. The low kick connects. Gets the jump in. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Big low reaching heavy. The throw misses. The jump in is denied. Can't tech the throw. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw soup KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Blocks it. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Player 1 holding on to that corner. Hits them with a stop and pop. Keeps them guessing with that feint. Connects with the renverse to boost their metal level. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna knock down? Here comes the mix-up. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Renverse. The hit throw connects. The renverse hit knocks them out of the air. What a read with that anti-air. Player 1 made all the right moves. And this experience is only gonna make them stronger. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Right off the bat, there's no hesitation. They start the offensive by charging forward. Saw that low heavy coming. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Trips him up. An aggressive attack. The low heavy hits. Absorbs the attack and fires back. adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. All right, what's coming up next? Goes for the super art KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes for the jump in to start the round. They can't squander this punish counter chain. Renverse. The hit throw connects. Connects with the renverse to boost their metal level. Player 2 can build off this lead. Smart play with the throw. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Super Art on going on the offensive. Player 1 needs to use, they're going for the super KO. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Oh, we're not done yet. Looks like they're both warmed up. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Holds out with the block. Below is denied. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Will this super art connect? Player 1, oh, burnout triggered! They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counter-offensive. They may need big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Gets the jump in. Renverse. The hit throw connects. Looking to impress with this super. Does it with sliding in. Both players will need to keep tabs on their SA gauge. Looking for a chance. That increasing metal level is gonna mean more damage and more of a threat from each grab. Connects with the renverse to boost their metal level. Player 1 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Slight lead is there, but still the low. Both sides getting ready. Goes in with the arabesque. Switch sides, adds a bit of OD, finishes it with the anti-air. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Opens with the fireball. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Player 2 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up. Low heavy. What's next? Wow, reads the counterattack. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. This is a bad situation to be in. The low. Amazing. Will this super art do anything? That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. This is such a tough situation to be in, but they still have a chance. Giving them food for thought. Player 1 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Strings it. Nice counter. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Grabs them. Takes a trip. Player 1 chases them down. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Will this super art connect? Perfect time to spend the meter. Gets them. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Was looking for that jump attack. Heats it up with a combo into super. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Scrapping it out up close. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. At least one of them is having a good time in that corner. Goes for the jump in. Renverse. The hit throw connects. Totsugeki to the face! Noticeable life lead is a comeback. Gotta do better than that. Sliding in. What a finish! Player
MANON
2
wins.
brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Denies the low heavy. Goes for the throw. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go?
One little please.
Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Throws out a projectile. Takes a trip. Sticks the jump in. Throws him. What's next? Sees it coming and blocks it out. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistake. Will this super art connect? KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Opts to create space to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Knockdown. Hits them with a stop and bop. Were they baiting them into that? Drive gauge is looking bad. With experiencing burnout. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. That increasing metal level is gonna mean more damage and more of a threat from each grab. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with the chance to score solid anti-air. You've gotta be mindful of reach, and jump brushes that off and keeps going. Are we gonna see it come? It's a good spot to use the super. The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill. Taking no prisoners. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Starts things off the low. The last round, it hits them with a stop and bop. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Profite! Good super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. So let me get my dictionary for this one. Remember that! And it is on! Rushes in! Crowns him from above! Player 1 is, ooh, what a smart throw! Amazing! Reads the jump in perfectly! They're in range. We're gonna see all the throw connects. Both sides. Clutch anti-air. Absolutely relentless. Ugh, take a seat. Are you kidding me? That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, top that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. This is gonna hurt. Gets scooped from down low. Transverse. The hit throw connects. All that effort for so little payoff. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Taking stock. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Fantastic burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 just put sliding in. They were not cleared for takeoff. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start. Who's going to start things off? Grabs him. Breaks those shins. The low heavy is denied. Barely blocks the jumping. Transverse. The hit throw connects. Connects with the transverse to boost their metal level. Hits them with a stop and bop. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. Going in? Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Low heavy. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Connects with the throw. Amazing! The jump in is denied. The low. Wow, sat and waited for this opening. What a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was going to happen. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? What an opening statement there! The low kick hits! Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. And it is on! The jump-in is denied! Player 1 has the super art incoming! Bring in the heat! They're gonna teach you a lesson here! To play with fire, you're gonna get burned!
Bet that.
The super connect, the overhead denied! They turn out, but they may have a plan here. Renverse hit, sends them tumbling. What are they gonna crushes in? Player 2 can't use any, they're just gonna go for it with the super. Awesome! Player 1 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Clutch, anti-air. Zones with the fireball. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Oh, burnout on both sides? One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Got their eye on the air. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Neither fighter can use their drive move. How will they close up in there? Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Anti-air drops him. Checks him with the projectile. Keeps him guessing with that feint. Gets carried to the corner. Denies the jump in. Going in. Barely blocks the jump in. Max SA gauge. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Knockdown and player 1 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Drops them. Looking for a chance. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're in a proverbial downward spiral. There's no end to this battle. This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin. Uses a fireball to try and establish their pace. Tries to throw but doesn't connect. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Long low attack hits. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Neither of them willing to back off here. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Life lead opens up. Taking stock. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Fight.
Immediate jump. They've piled up the knowledge. Now hits them with a stop and block. Keeps them guessing with that feint. Uses the gauge for a super art. And MANON grabs him! This move brings a whole new meaning to the last dance. It's the pas de deux! Now, can they finish the job? Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What'll happen here? Just goes for it at this range. The super doesn't hit. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Amazing! Crowns them from above. Player 2 is in a very good low heavy. Closing raw super art incoming. This can lead to some big damage. Wow, reads the counter and what a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Up drops them from the air. Ooh, what a smart throw. Super clutch sets up with the jump in. Knew the throw was coming. All the throw connects. Keeps him out. The low kick hits. Low heavy. Drops that off. Strong fete. Good guess there. The renverse hit. Sends him tumbling. Player 1, more fuel to the back combo, finishes it. Player 2 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Checks him with the projectile. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
One little play.
Solid combo. Knockdown. Down to the wire. Not so fast. Bops him with a target combo. Takes a trip. Oh! Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset this. It takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Checks him with the projectile. Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? Those fighters are just about KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Fight.
Immediate jumping. It's a good spot to use the super. Can they keep on him? Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Boxing ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Uses the gauge for the super. They are not playing around here.
Bet that hurt.
Oh, let's go. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 needs to use the burnout activates. What'll happen here? Blocks it. The overhead denied. Can they? The low. Are they thinking about how to steal this round? Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Sets up with the jump in. What a read with that anti-air. Player 1 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we gonna witness a blow up here? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Gets a good read on their opponent. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Decides to go in with the target combo. Burnout is triggered. Taking stock. Goes for the super art? Blocks it just in time. They must have anticipated a super art coming. Snipes him out the air. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Big counter. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Renverse. The hit throw connects. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Barely blocks the jump in. Looking to impress with this super. Brushes that off and keeps going. They must have a game plan here with the critical art on. Reads the jump in perfectly. This can lead to some big damage. Can they create an opportunity? What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Checks them with the projectile. Jump in, finds the mark.
One little play.
All that grinding and training mode paid off. Look at the optimal damage on that combo. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes for the jump in to start the round. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Blocks the impact. Manages to brushes that off and keeps going. Keeps them guessing with that thing. Uses the gauge for a super art. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
Sweet sleep.
They just made that very tricky combo look easy. That's how you know they're on another level. Transverse. The hitful connects. What's next? They decide to take a breather to regroup. Reads the jump in perfectly. A wheel closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Shoots off a fireball up close. Mano's metal level is still kind of low here. They're going to need to find some chances to boost it. Stays cool in counters. What are they thinking here? Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down.
One little please.
The combo's there. Very solid corner switch. Takes a trip from up above. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage will this super art connect? What'll happen? They were right to be on guard there. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Gets the jump in. Shoots off a fireball up close. Gets the knockdown, and now? Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Oh, what's this? Digs in deep to get that drive in. Both fighters planning something? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Nice block on the overhead. A quick breather. Jumps up. Barely blocks the jump in. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Jumps. Crowns him from above. What'll happen here? Super Arts on deck for both fighters. There's a burnout. Clutch anti-air. A lock draw Super Art incoming. This is a critical moment. What are they gonna do? Flatline zone. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Opens with the fire. Drops him hard. Who will come out on top in this final round? Barely blocks the overhead deny. Meets them air to air. Solid anti-air. They trust that off. There's a drive impact. Nails it. Impact counter. Oh, that's so sick. Yes, that combo finishes it. Player 1 faced a giant